Hey guys, welcome to News to Astonish, where we talk about comic book related media. My last review covered the events of Civil War II, issue number 2. Today I'll be reviewing issue number 3. Enjoy. We last left off with Ulysses telling everyone that the Hulk was going to kill everyone, and so Captain Marvel had to pay a visit to Bruce Banner, and that's how issue number 2 ended. Issue number 3 opens up in a courtroom with Matt Murdock holding a trial after the events of Captain Marvel confronting Bruce. Basically, Matt Murdock is questioning Carol as to why she was at Alpine, Utah. She was there to confront Bruce and question him about what Bruce was working on. Tony only wanted to speak to Bruce outside, and to Banner's surprise, the Avengers and the Inhumans were waiting for him. Tony and Carol introduced Ulysses to Bruce and explained to him that Ulysses can see visions of the future, to which Tony's comment was a possible future. Tony and Carol explained to Banner that they saw a vision of the Hulk and that it was way bad for everyone. To prevent this kind of future from happening, Tony and Carol needed proof that would possibly lead up to the events of the Hulk going mad. Henry McCoy, the X-Men, hacked into Banner's computer only to find that he's been experimenting on himself again by injecting himself with treated dead gamma cells. After that finding, Maria Hill of S.H.I.E.L.D. attempts to place Banner under arrest when suddenly an arrow shoots Banner out of nowhere and instantly kills him. Thor and a few of the Avengers head to the trees only to find that it was Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, that killed Banner. As it turns out, Clint was asked to kill Banner by Banner himself. The reason being, Banner trusts Clint and that he's one of the few people Banner knows who eventually will be able to live with the choice. Despite Clint Barton's spotty criminal past, it's basically his word against the jury and no other witness present except the man he killed in cold blood. Reviewing the weapon that killed Banner was actually a custom-made arrow tip designed by Banner himself for Clint to use to kill him. Along with that was a video diary displaying Banner on video asking Clint Barton quote-unquote to do the world a favor. After Bruce's death, Carol has still been using Ulysses ever since to prevent other crimes and claims that she's been using his visions to great success. The Inhumans cleared out and took Ulysses with them, and Tony is more upset than ever because he just lost another close friend. Even some of the Avengers are starting to see the possible ramifications of these visions and decide that they're going to join Iron Man. The comic concludes with the verdict being reached and Tony Stark finding out how Ulysses' visions work. We'll find out the verdict in the next issue. I thought this comic was great. If anything, it was more emotional than any of the last 3 issues. We're experiencing loss with these characters and their dilemma. My only gripe with this issue is how they handle confronting Bruce. I really didn't think everyone had to be there to confront Bruce. I thought it would have sufficed if it was just Tony talking to Bruce alone since they're pals. That would have made the situation a lot different rather than having everyone present only to make Bruce feel irritated. That's the only issue I have, really. So I ask you all, whose side are you on? Do you believe we should be able to change and control the future, or should we protect it? I'm still on Team Iron Man. I'm not going to change my mind. I know that Carol's trying to do the right thing, but it's just not going well for her. Her own stubborn, strong sense of justice is getting in the way and she's not thinking clearly. I'm going to give Civil War II issue number 3 4 out of 5 stars. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't seen my last video, you can click on the annotation on the top right to check out my last review. Be sure to stick around as I do have a review coming up for Civil War II, The Accused number 1. It's basically the trial of Clint Barton, only from Matt Murdock's point of view. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to stay tuned, be sure to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.